Back here. So good afternoon to our listening and viewing audience following on the virtual platforms. We're happy to be here again with you this afternoon, bringing the weather update. And to update you is none other than meteorologist Mr. Leonard Josiah. Many people have been asking questions, has it passed? I'm wondering if they did not hear clearly this morning. But the forecast is going as predicted. Rain is coming. Places getting green instantly, like a picture, like a photograph, you know, a picture painted. So we're going right into our forecast this afternoon with meteorologist Mr. Leonard Josiah. And remember, before you log out this afternoon, please subscribe. Yes, Mr. Josiah.
Hey man, good afternoon, my brother. How are you doing? I hope that you had a wonderful day. Today we certainly was cloudy to overcast with occasional, or if you want to call it frequent showers. Some of those showers were moderate to locally heavy, particularly the ones this afternoon that came in from the south as the wind shifted out from the east-northeast or the northeast right down to the southeast. Some of that warm tropical winds and moisture and heat. You might not have felt the heat, but certainly some of that deep fetch of heat, and along with that, the winds also lend some support to afternoon convective activity that moved across our Twin Islands state today. Not only Antigua, but the rest of the Leeward Islands, we continue to be inundated with a lot of clouds, lingering from the passage of tropical or potential tropical storm or potential tropical cyclone number 9. You might be surprised to hear that as of this afternoon, it remains a potential tropical cyclone. It has not been upgraded to a full-fledged tropical storm. But nonetheless, the National Hurricane Center, as of 5 p.m. this afternoon, indicated that the cloud mass continues to get better organized. So as we look towards those islands further towards the west, including Puerto Rico and more so Hispaniola, they can come into the brunt and feel of what we call tropical storm Isaias. That is likely to take place possibly later tonight and into tomorrow. And if that happens, that storm will become the 9th named storm. Well, during the course of today, we got inundated with a deluge of rainfall. Right now, our totals at the airport is close to 5 inches of rainfall. Some places got up to about like between 1 and 4 inches of rainfall so far. And that is indicative of the type of rainfall that we really forecasted for the island chain. For those individuals who might not have heard during the day and during the morning hours when we did our earlier forecast, was that the system did not materialize just as we forecasted. And as such, we did not see the formation of Tropical Storm Isaias. Nonetheless, what they tracked as what we call an estimated center moved closer to Dominica and moved out into the Caribbean Sea. We got a few gusts here in Antigua up to 47 miles per hour. We had some sustained winds close to 30 miles per hour in some instances. So we did register some winds that are close or gusting to near storm force or even into the storm area. During the next 24 hours, the clouds and the showers, our atmosphere will remain volatile. So there's going to be remaining a high chance of showers for tonight and also for tomorrow.
So apart from that, the activity of this flattering to deceive storm, because it never materialized, it passed as a tropical depression still, moving on its merry way, and will probably impact someone farther down the field up north. So are we looking forward to see more weather tomorrow, more rain?
Well, according to the national forecast, when I just checked it, that some of the lingering moisture, some of the deep layered moisture will linger over Twin Island State. that would place Antigua and Barbuda on the unstable side. And looking forward into tonight and into tomorrow, yes, we will see a very high chance of showers lingering in not only for tonight, but into tomorrow. Now, by and large, what I'm noticing right now is the winds are coming dead from the south. If our winds continue to have that southeasterly component, then it can be more so for an afternoon, late morning, early afternoon, or mid-afternoon type of cloudiness developing again across our Twin Island state, bringing in what we call convective showers, convective activity for the islands. But that is going to be dependent on how this system wraps itself up together. If it pushes more towards the west, then I believe that the winds might not necessarily come so much out of the deep south. So we are going to be watching it. Depending on where it goes, can have an impact on our winds and our moisture, and that would lend to the unstable weather conditions over our Twin Island state, and that will lead to shower activity. So it all depends where it goes. But for the forecast, according to the national forecast, suggests that showers and thunderstorms and some more rainfall will certainly linger over our Twin Island state.
Has it passed the British Virgin Islands, as Mr. Michael was inquiring as to what time later last night it passed by the British Virgin Islands? I don't know if it is still passing that area or it has passed.
Well, most of the clouds continue. The bulk of the system is passing towards the south. However, there's this large band of clouds that will be getting into the British Virgin Islands later this evening, if it has not gotten to them already. But we're looking for increased chances of showers and thunderstorms and some gusty winds for the British Virgin Islands and Anguilla. Right now, whereas the tropical storm warning has been discontinued for Antigua and Barbuda, Montserrat, and St. Kitts and Nevis, it remains pretty much in play for Anguilla and the British Virgin Islands. That is because we are still anticipating that we will see, if not tropical storm force winds sustained over those islands, at least tropical storm force gusts into those islands. So definitely a tropical storm warning continues for the British Virgin Islands as of 5 p.m. this afternoon. And I should add also that a flash flood advisory has been issued, or was issued this afternoon because of the amount of rainfall that goes until about 6 p.m. this afternoon. But a flash flood watch continues because of the atmospheric volatility to the likelihood of some more showers.
So we can consider ourselves being all clear for now?
Oh, definitely. In the context of tropical storm force winds, yes. Those conditions have moved on. We are no longer under tropical storm warnings. However, we are noticing that the atmosphere will yield itself to some more showers. So a flash flood watch continues to be in effect for our Twin Island state and the rest of the leewards.
Okay, so Mr. Josiah, we want to thank you for an excellent job you have been doing. Sometimes I know the meteorologists, they get flagged because things don't go the way we expect it to go or we've been hearing. But I can say certainly on this one, an excellent job was done. It did turn out, although we were advised to be cautious, which is the proper thing to do. And so, again, we just hope that it can remain that way as we go through the rest of the season, even though we know it is going to get more active. So thank you again for coming on.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. And let me take this opportunity.
The general public.
Yeah, let me just take this opportunity just to let everybody know that as we get on into the peak of the season, your level of preparedness and your vigilance should continue to be high. Let's not talk about the complacency. Let's not talk about the complacency of our citizenry. Let's talk about the response level that is required for us to get through the more active parts of the season. We are not in the more active parts of the season, and already we're having tropical systems like this. As we get on into the months of August and even down to September, the situation might become a little bit more dire, and as such would recall greater levels of vigilance from our populace.
So that again encouraged me to tell those persons who follow us on YouTube that they need to subscribe so that they can be aware of what time we are on to keep them up to date with the weather. Okay.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Just press that button and you can subscribe. And when we are on, you can join us and you can have a part of the discussion.
Have a great afternoon, of you in public. Be good until we'll see you again tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m.